Welcome to European Cars Test of the 2014 Range Rover. This particular example we have is the 5-litre supercharged V8, 510 horsepower, 21-inch wheels, the full aluminum body they all have. We decided we needed to give a proper test, so we drove freeways, country roads and dirt roads out to Arizona. On the road it's a great car. Off the road with the terrain response system they have, you can dial in whatever conditions you're driving in, the air suspension raises it up. We've had a blast. We've been driving these back roads for a while. Everything we do with it, whether it's on the freeway or on these country roads, it's an amazing machine.
I'm Tim Zamiski, investigator and expedition organizer here in Arizona for the BFRO. I was contacted by European Car Magazine in conjunction with the Range Rover for a little test run on some Forest Service roads, and in conjunction with that go out and do some Bigfooting or Sasquatching and learn what that's all about. We went over some of the techniques we do, some of the knocking and calling and being patient and listening. Hopefully something would happen, but it's such a right time and the right place situation you have to be in. You never know where these animals may be at any given time. It's helpful if you can do it where you can have consistent nights, because one night something may not happen, the next night something could. I believe there is a real animal out there. I want to see that for myself. To go from believing that there is a real animal to knowing is another step, and you have to witness that for yourself to take that step. In Memorial Day 2005, I was camping and went out for a walk around sundown. I was camped in a trailer, and I walked away from that trailer probably about a half mile down a Forest Service road. Heard a band of coyotes go off in their typical chorus, and when they stopped there was another call a few seconds later, and it wasn't a coyote, and it didn't sound like any animal I've ever heard before, and the sound was kind of an ah-ooh, and I heard it again twice more, and it was coming from that half mile away with the wind blowing toward it, so whatever this was a pretty large animal. And I filed a report. I posted a report with the BFRO, and that's what got me started with them. My belief stems from way back in the early 70s when I saw the film on TV of what's called the Patterson film, which was taken in the late 60s by two gentlemen who were out on horseback and came across this large biped in a creek bed in Northern California, which they filmed. Looking at that, it's hard to try to figure out how that could be hoaxed. And ever since seeing that film, I believe that this was a real creature. And it's been in the back of my mind as I grew up. And so when I became an investigator, it just reinforced that by talking to people from different backgrounds who know what they see, believe what they see, and they're credible people.
We went Bigfooting. We looked for Bigfoot. We didn't find Bigfoot, but we did find a pretty awesome car. You can read more about our adventure with the Range Rover looking for Bigfoot in the July 2013 issue of European Car Magazine or at europeancarweb.com.